Hello, Owl Pals. This is Big Al. Welcome to Big Al Presents Films with Friend Rewatch of the John Candy, Dan Aykroyd film, The Great Outdoors, produced by the legendary John Hughes, directed by Howard Deutsch. They actually did a few films together. Welcome to everyone. But let's see who is joining me today. Let me introduce, of course, my usual cohorts, the lovely Nanette of Netters Network. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing tonight, Al?
I am doing fine. It seems you are looking quite grisly tonight.
Yeah, I just need to shave a bit.
I'd like to also Nanette's not so better half is Troy. How are you doing, sir?
I agree with you.
Klingon, the Cartan, the Klingon cleric.
I agree with you. She is lovely, and tonight I'm Batman.
That's what that is. You're the bat.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I couldn't really tell because it was so small.
When you get to that scene, you'll remember very clearly.
And I would like to introduce my two special guests for this evening from the Wednesday night rewatch, soundtrack-driven rewatch show, Soundtracks with Birdman. Welcome to Birdman himself, Daniel Herron. How are you doing, sir?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining me. And, of course, looking like the bandit he is, the Agent Brewer. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. And guess what? The Great Outdoors is indeed on Peacock.
So it's on Peacock. Okay,
all you Peacock subscribers in the chat, you got Great Outdoors. Watch it now.
Actually, my understanding of Peacock is even if you're not a subscriber, you can become a subscriber. It doesn't cost anything.
Yeah, well, they have two levels. They have the free level and they have the pay me level. Like for Parks and Rec, you can watch the first two seasons free, but to get it all, you gotta cough up money.
Gotcha.
I'm not sure what the Office may be what they have totally free right now. I don't know, but they're the reason I have all the episodes of Parks and Rec on MP4 because that is my go-to listen to, don't have to watch show. I don't know. I just like that one. So is it on the free Peacock, or do you have to have the pay Peacock?
I'm borrowing a subscription from somebody else, so I don't know.
You
if
don't
it's
even know which one it is.
Okay.
Well, no, it's the real one. It's just it's the pay one.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know there was a free one. I just find this out now. Okay.
So. Yeah, it's a stripped down version of Peacock. I'm on it myself, but
I don't know if the Great Outdoors is available on that though.
Yeah, well,
you have to pay. Okay,
I will say it is out there at on the seven seas. I will say that. But let's see who is joining us tonight. Netters Network is claiming first. Of course, that disqualifies her because she's part of the show. So the actual real first tonight is Melissa Harris and Sons 3.0. How are you doing? Thank you for joining us. Sir Torrin Clegane is in the house. Of course, Troy has message. Who else we got here? Anybody else here? Anybody? Owen Lister has joined us. Evelyn Hampton is here. I'm hoping what she has works for her tonight. I'll just say that. I'll leave it there. I was helping her out today with something. That's who we got so far, which is fine. You know, we don't run heavy numbers usually, but they're, the ones who are here mean everything to me.
I got a hi, sweetie, from the net.
Well, that's awful. That's wonderful. Nanette.
Yeah, I gave everybody a sweetie because y'all my sweetie.
Oh yeah, great. Makes him feel like $1 million. Oh, I give one of those to everybody.
Hey,
Nanette has so much love and has so much
there
sweetness.
You go.
She can spread it out to the entire world, and it is a wondrous thing.
You're all my sweeties.
That's sweet.
Oh, that sounds like a great channel name. Hi, I'm Nanette. You're all my sweeties.
Remember Sweet Pea from the Popeye movie?
What'd you want me to call it? Baby oil?
Baby oil. That's a rewatch that needs to happen.
Right.
That was I will say that's an odd film. Looking
It
back.
is. It really, really
There's
is.
somebody was smoking something when they were doing that film because
I
is
agree.
just weird. Like
There's a
1980. So yeah, there's some stuff going on with people doing that film.
There's a line in it where the one guy, they're going to like a party, and the one guy says, "Okay, dear, tonight you said I get to be the tall one," and I don't know what they were talking about. Did he have like elevator shoes or something? I don't know.
I will say this: looking back, it is still in the top 5 greatest casting coups of all time. Everybody they got across the board was perfect for the part. I mean, Robin Williams was a great Popeye.
Yep.
Shelley Duvall, Olive Oyl, Ray Walston as Pappy Eye or whatever they got, Pappy, and I can't remember the guy they had playing
Bluto. He was good.
Was
it Brian Blessed? It wasn't Brian Blessed, was it?
No, it was Paul. I can't remember. He was in Red Sonja.
I know the Freitag, right?
Yeah, the big guy. Yeah, who's the good guy? Who's the big guy? It's kind of funny when he plays good guys because he used to play bad guys. But
actually, I don't think anyone but Robin Williams could have played that role. He was perfect.
Yeah, I think the only person that in the world that could have played that part, because they have a similar rubbery ability with the face, was Jim Carrey in his prime.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
He could have pulled it off, I believe, but I think Robin Williams he inhabited.
Paul L. Smith, Sir Torrin said.
Paul L. Smith. That's it. Thank you, Sir Torrin. Yeah, I knew it was Paul something. I just could never remember. The fact that I couldn't think of the name Smith, that's terrible. But Popeye is for another day. Tonight is all about the great outdoors. Like I said, I originally got the kind of idea to do this film when I was listening to Soundtracks with Birdman. They were talking about this film, and there were, of course, UHF, and I was like, "There's my April foolishness." Boom! We did UHF, had a great time. Sadly, the Birdman wasn't able to be with us for that one, but he is.
I
here
had so
today.
much to say for that film too. Oh Lord!
Yeah, and that was a lot of fun, and I wish you could have been here, but I'm glad you're here tonight. And the great outdoors, not as slapsticky a comedy, not as wacky a comedy. It's much more like a family film, a good solid family comedy. That you could take your kids to. It's not it's not as rough around the edges for just adults only kind of stuff, and it's a lot funner. But I remember the first time I saw this film, I think was on cable. I think because I missed it in the theater, as many did, because it wasn't a big hit. It found its audience afterwards. Anybody here see it in the theater?
No.
Wow, man,
cable.
We are becoming a society of cable and stream watchers. Thank God that
thank God in the 80s.
Yeah, 88. I mean, I was, what was it, 88? I think it was 88. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 88. So I was, I wasn't that old. I was 23. No, 33. No, 23. I was 23 when this came out. The year after I got, oh my God, I was only 23 when this came out? What the heck? Good God. This film's older than I thought it was. I really enjoy this film, and it's always the kind, anything with John Candy. I always relate to him because as a fellow large American, I always sympathized him. But of course, before we get to the movie, what are we all drinking tonight? I, of course, have my virgin limoncello by Lemonade. Let's start with Birdman. You drinking anything tonight, Birdman?
Same thing you are. Except
Oh,
mine from
Lemonade.
Publix.
There you go, Lemonade. Netter, what you sipping on?
I have a Professor Geek special, Diet Dr. Pepper.
Diet Dr. Pepper. And Troy, anything
I'm
alcoholic?
having the same.
Oh, wow. So that's two Diet Dr. Peppers. Boomer. What's the boomer's beverage of choice tonight?
I have a Snapple apple.
A Snapple out. Wow, we got a lot of rhyming, lots of alliteration going on. I like that. Yeah, I have tried several weeks now to get the Diet Dr. Pepper cream soda. Has anyone tried that?
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, it's like a
vanilla one. I didn't like it.
Yeah, this might be kind of along the similar line. I'd like to try it because I like cream soda, but they're always out, and it's like, grr. I'm always happy when, like, after several weeks of not being able to get something, Instacart people finally find it and get a hold of it for me. But and also, of course, the big news for those who haven't heard already, Mom and I do have a new 2-bedroom apartment. It is ours. We signed for it. Mom has seen it. She likes it a lot, and now it's just a matter of figuring out how to get our stuff there and us there. I know how to get me there eventually, but it's just everything else, having to coordinate everything. It's got to be timed just right. And I'm also scheduled for COVID shot number one, the Pfizer version, on Tuesday. So they're actually doing home visits for those who can't get out. So finally got one of those scheduled. So, a few good things going on. But what time we got? Oh, it's 12 after. Everybody ready? Oh, Crispy's joined us in the meantime.
Oh, it looks like
that's right. He also played the Beast Raban in Dune. That's right. I forgot about that. One listener watched First Blood today.
Yep.
Haven't. Oh God! Oh God!
Did you say hi to Evelyn Hampton?
I did. Right, yeah, I've been
Okay.
I've been talking to Evelyn a little bit today. She has the movie now, thanks to me.
Good.
'Cause, she was asking, and I was like, I've got it. I can send it to you. I'm not going to do that for everybody, but I did it this time because I'm such a nice guy. But yeah, let's
And because she outranked me in the net.
I did it out of the goodness of my heart, but I can't do it for anybody because I have a very limited file send thing. Yeah. I think it's Dropbox or something. So you can only have like 2 gigs or something at a time, or whatever. I forget how it works, but yeah, I got my MP4 started at the very beginning, just before the Universal logo.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
The old Universal logo before they went to the whole close-up thing. I like it when they don't mess with, when they just leave things alone and don't put all the new glitz and glam on the front. If I'm watching an old like Dracula or Frankenstein, I want that plane. I want to see the plane. I want to see that little plane going around the earth and with no clouds. Okay, so is everybody lined up, linked up, synced up, ready to roll?
Yeah, I'm ready.
1 second, Mark.
You're at the 1 second. Well, that'll work. Like I said, I'm just before the Universal logo starts, so I will start the countdown, and when I say play, we will play. 3, 2, 1, play.
Part of the reason I've been looking forward to this is, well, the great outdoors. I kind of miss those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of us do. It's a good film to watch this time of year. Summer's coming. The weather's changing.
Oh, heck, I went out and sprayed the lawn for weeds just to get out of the house for a few minutes.
And the trash.
Yeah.
So what do we know about the director? What else has he done?
Okay, never mind. What do you? I mean, I can tell you if you want to know.
That's all right.
Howard Deutsch. Yeah, well, Howard Deutsch. He did Pretty in Pink, Some Kind of Wonderful.
Oh, so he did a lot of the John Hughes movies that John Hughes didn't make. Okay.
Yeah, he did some Tales from the Crypt TV series. He did Grumpier Old Men, Odd Couple 2. He directed The Replacements with Keanu Reeves and Gene Hackman. So yeah, he's got a pretty good.
I gotta say, I honestly don't remember this movie very well. I did not remember Annette Bening was in it.
I haven't seen this.
This was actually Annette Bening's first film.
Wow.
I always wonder. It's like, man, John Candy. Well, not John Candy, but Chet must really be a great guy to get a girl as hot as Stephanie Faracy, the woman that plays his wife, because you don't see many big guys have a wife that hot. Just saying, I know it happens.
I was gonna say I can kind of relate.
I mean, there are the lucky few. I mean, it's
Troy.
It's like the Rick Ocasek syndrome. How the hell does a guy that looks like Rick Ocasek land Paulina Paraskova?
The
model. It's because he's a rock star.
I was gonna say he's a rock star. Who knows? Money, promised to be put into videos. I mean,
Yep.
Yakety yak.
Written by John Hughes, the great John Hughes. Still hard to believe he's not with us anymore.
I know.
Did you ever do that? Tie like luggage to the top of your car?
Nope.
Anyone?
No. Although I did have a mattress on the top of the cab of my truck when I was moving my girlfriend to her new place.
The only time that I ever actually used a roof rack was I had borrowed a buddy's Jeep to go get a 6-foot Millennium Falcon, and it was the only way I could get it home was strapped to the top.
What happened to this Millennium Falcon?
It's still in the garage. I'm working on doing the interior to be screen accurate for the action figures.
6 feet?
Yep.
Like display?
Yeah, it was like a Toys R Us display, and it's hollow vacuform plastic. It used to hang from the ceiling.
Oh, wow.
Sweet.
Now, you have heard I'm his enabler, right?
Yeah.
Yes. And you're a wonderful person to do that.
I got this for him years
Well,
ago.
you know what? Let's not get off. We can tell that story in at the beginning of tomorrow's stream.
Oof! Look at that. You like the horn?
Actually, Troy, you just need to have a show like once a week, and you can tell everyone how wonderful your wife is. Just once a week, just do it. How wonderful my wife is this week, and just tell everyone about it.
I could do that. I could make that part of my Friday show. That could be the opening of my Friday show.
You could.
You're talking about the horn there, Troy. I actually have like a Viking horn. Well, it's a horn. I can blow, make a sound made out of real horn.
I got a dog that looks like that.
I'm sorry. I love that line. Yeah, she's in heat. Too bad you're not a dog. It's like, oh. He's on the front.
Robert Prosky, yeah. That is a pretty place.
I'd like to rent a cabin in the woods one of these days. That'd be cool.
No, that was a really horrible movie.
No, I thought that was a really, really good movie.
That movie is awesome.
No,
Now, that is a
you don't wanna
fine-looking
have a cabin in
SUV.
the woods and have that
Yeah.
happen.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It was a good movie, but I wouldn't want to cabin in the woods just for that.
Yep.
It's like on Big Bang Theory. They're trying to get Sheldon to go place. She's like, well, we could rent a cabin up in the woods. It's like, did you ever see Cabin in the Woods?
You're right.
It's like, what about a beach house? Did you see Jaws?
Now we have the great Dan Aykroyd.
Yep.
Well, as far as the
It is
beach house goes, then just don't go in the water and you won't have any problems.
Yeah.
Now, it's interesting comparing the John Candy character in this to the one in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, because
Yeah.
he's a little more straight laced in this. I mean, he still goofs
Yeah.
up now and then, but he's not.
He's the everyman.
Yeah, he's the everyman.
He's a normal guy with a few quirks.
Yeah.
And those creepy little shining twins.
We have Annette Bening. I didn't even realize that was Annette Bening, and I was like, "Oh wow, okay."
Yeah, I mean, like I said, her first film. Little did we know how this young actress would one day be Hollywood royalty, married to Warren Beatty.
Yeah.
They left fish all over the place. How'd you like to find a dead fish like on the counter? No.
No.
Well, with my family, that's not unheard of. Come from a long line of fishermen.
See, we didn't do the cabin in the woods. We had the one of those campers you hook on the back of the car. Remember those?
Yeah.
And you set it up.
Well, the pop-up kind, or
Yeah, pop-up camper.
Yeah.
That's what we had. Yeah.
He looks sunburned.
Ooh. He is. I like it. He is a frisky little guy.
Well, if you were married to her,
I was
I mean,
thinking.
I'd be ripping her clothes off too. Because I remember her in a few things, and I just always thought she was adorable. Janice Zeal has joined the crowd. How you doing, sir? So, don't forget to pack a chainsaw, a double barrel shotgun. Shop smart, shop smart.
Mm-hmm.
Right, exactly.
Uh-oh, the hard part.
He makes short work of it.
He has the camera. She's covering the girl's eyes. It's like
Are these guys supposed to be related?
They are brother-in-laws. The two wives are sisters.
Okay. I haven't seen this in years, so I couldn't remember the relationship.
Yeah. And I think if you look at the glasses they're drinking from, they're Star Wars glasses.
those Ewoks. What are those?
I think one's a Return of the Jedi with Jabba, and the other one is Empire. I was reading that in the trivia today.
Oh,
oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you find some like interesting stuff floating around on IMDb.
you want to know what I see out there? Underdeveloped resources of northern Minnesota, of course.
Yeah.
Sure.
And actually, I think the county they're in, there's only one county called that. It's Michigan. So they're up in Michigan. Yeah, it's a Luke Skywalker Empire Strikes Back glass and a Jabba the Hutt Return of the Jedi glass.
I have both of those. Because of course I do.
I look
He's
at that,
not
first
the
thing I think of
Fun
Sasquatch.
person.
What are you saying, Daniel?
He's not the most fun person to be around, is he?
Which one?
Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah, he's one of those, I don't know.
He's keeping up with the Joneses kind of guy, right?
Yeah. Gotta have the best, the most, the flash.
He who dies with the most toys wins, sort of guy, right? It's
Yeah.
oh, wait a hot shit minute. Okay. What's raw hot dogs? In fact, I think he is going to ask that, isn't he?
I like a good hot dog.
I love this. You sense an alien life form. I do sense something kind of strange, and they turn around. Too redheaded.
Oh, Twilight Zone.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at those huge lobster tails.
I have never had a lobster tail like that. I've had lobster, but I've never had like the big honking.
I've had the petite ones, but I've never had the big ones. Yeah.
So Thomas Newman did the film score for this. He's been nominated 15 times and he's never won an Academy Awards. He's tied with Alex North in that regard.
Ah.
And his dad was Alfred Newman, who has won 9 Academy Awards. His brother's David Newman, the film composer. His sister is Maria Newman, the film composer. His uncle is Lionel Newman, the film composer. His other uncle is Emil Newman, the film composer. His cousin is Randy Newman, the film composer. And his other cousin is Joey Newman, a film composer.
Now, is that the Randy Newman, like the singer Randy Newman?
Like, you got a friend in me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Randy Newman.
Short people got.
That's the one I remember. Short people.
Then there's Arthur Newman, who became an accountant. He's the shame of the family. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The black sheep.
Yeah.
Well, someone's got to keep up with all their money. I
know. I'm just saying. I want to get a pontoon boat, and now you're criticizing me for getting a pontoon boat. And
pontoon boat's what we call a party barge down here in the South.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And see, I love it. It tells you about the two characters. Chet is the pontoon boat guy, and Roman is the jet boat. He's got to have that fastest thing out there. Yeah.
He's the jet setter.
I think they've done like 3 films or something. I think the first one they did 1941.
Oh.
I love that movie, 1941.
I love 1941.
That's an awesome film.
God. Is that with John Belushi?
Yeah, John Belushi. I can barely hear you, Nanette.
Hold on. Is that better?
That's a little better, yeah. You just sound very far away, like.
Oh, here we get the story. Story time.
Yeah. The story of the bear.
Any of you big Monopoly players?
I haven't played in years.
I
haven't played in years.
Ghostbusters Monopoly game.
I would love to play Monopoly, but I haven't played in so long.
This is kind of like on Golden Pond, sort of.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's people who don't quite get along in a cabin on a lake, so.
Yeah.
That's a scary bear.
It's Bart the bear.
Is that Bart?
Yeah, it's Bart the bear. around
He's
this
looking
time,
for
if
a
there was a
picnic
bear,
basket.
in a movie, the Bart was the bear.
Do you ever notice how John Hughes movies have to have these little spooky stories that somebody tells? Like, remember in Home Alone, it's the next door neighbor that
Yeah.
mummifies the bodies, and now this it's the bear, and it's I'm trying to think of anything else he's done where he had like a horror story to. Like
Great.
Freddy Krueger.
I like the lighting on his face too. It's real good.
Well, it's like the thing where you put the flashlight under your face, right? And it's
Right.
Now, of course, you have nightmares.
I worked with a kid like a couple years ago. He was the product of public schools. I'll leave it at that. But
Oh,
he did not think that a grizzly bear could kill you.
What?
I'm like, do you not realize how big
Has
a
anybody-
grizzly bear is?
has anybody
He's
ever
like-
seen the film Grizzly Man?
Yeah, I have the documentary. Yeah,
Yeah, that's a good. I mean, it's a good film, good documentary, but it is like so tragic.
there's that scene in that movie Revenant with Leonardo DiCaprio where a bear attacks him. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's intense.
I never
yeah.
saw Revenant. I want. That's what I need to really get around to watching that one day.
So did you explain to the kid that bears attack people?
Yeah. I said a bear's paw is like the size of your chest cavity.
Yeah,
So do you need to go any further than that?
I read an Icelandic saga once, and the big thing was this one guy he fought like ghouls and trolls and other horrible things, and one of the horrible things was a bear. That's how terrifying bears are. Okay, they're up there with like trolls and other things. Okay.
let's see. If I were making this film today, which, by the way, they are rebooting this film. Have you heard?
They're
What?
making a remake of this?
They're
No.
remaking the film with
No.
who's the short little guy that works with The Rock a lot?
Who?
Um,
Was he in that one where like they were
He's
high school students?
Jumanji.
Is it Kevin
and-
Hart?
Kevin Hart. Yeah.
Yes.
Kevin
Okay.
Hart.
All right.
Kevin Hart's attached to it.
Okay. I don't know
Which-
about them.
Yeah, I mean, do the concept, but don't redo the movie.
Is he the John Candy character or is he the jet setter?
I only have heard his name attached to it.
Okay. Actually, is The Rock going to be in it? That might be interesting.
That would now that would be fun.
That actually might that I could almost see that working because I could see him being the obnoxious one, The Rock, and he's the other guy's the family man. Maybe that could work. Yeah, I don't know.
I'll tell you, if you've ever seen Central Intelligence, that's actually a really good film.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I love that. Oh, now everyone's mad at him. Come on, you're camping. Well, you're in a cabin. You got to tell a scary story.
Yeah.
Now everyone's yelling at him now.
Ghost stories are awesome. Do you remember? Do you remember Meatballs?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
I remember that.
They tell
in
the
that.
story around the fire. Yeah.
And the hook story. That's what it was in that one. It was
Yeah.
the hook story.
Meatballs
then
is on my short list to do, by the way.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Love that film.
Are you ready for the summer?
Are you ready for a good
Yeah.
time?
Yes.
Good time. Are you ready for
All right, so here we go. What's he
That
doing?
is a pretty sweet looking cabin.
I know. I
gorgeous.
who doesn't love wood walls, wood paneling? Come on.
Really?
I love where I live. We have wood paneling, but where I'm going now, it's just white walls. It's going to be like just real different. I'm so used to like the wood.
Well, you can get a couple posters. Maybe you can put up a movie poster or something. I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, I got some posters I'm going to put.
You got posters that'll help. That'll help.
I got one the fan man sent me. I've been waiting to get it framed so I have a room on the wall to put it. It's
Whoa.
Legend of Monkey Creek poster.
Oh,
With that
okay.
Ralph McQuarrie art, the orange with the monster in it.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
I got a Willow poster behind my Braveheart poster.
I got 2 Clint Eastwood posters up. I got Outlaw Josie Wells and Pale Rider.
Oh, nice.
Going for a Western thing.
Pale Rider was so good.
Yeah.
Oh,
I just love how that story played out.
You don't have any Dirty Harry posters, Boomer?
I had a Deadpool one, but it was a reprint and it came out all weird looking. So I got Outlaw Josie Wells to replace it. The Dirty Harry movies don't have great posters. I'll be blunt. They're all right, but they're not. They're more like stock things. No, we're thinking about bears online. They actually should be afraid of bears. Okay, come on. Am I wrong here?
Girls.
Doesn't this play later on when they go into the caves? Remember?
Yeah. They actually there was a whole different storyline that was supposed to, instead of being the bear, it was supposed to be, oh god, let me see if I can find it.
I don't know.
There's raccoons.
Yeah, I love them. I love that they get their own theme song.
Ba 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 boo. They always
If they're from Chicago, they'll be eating good.
Lobster tails.
I don't like raccoons. I do not like them. They were by the side of the house going through like the trash one time, and I was like, "Get out of here!" And like, a raccoon will not run away. A raccoon will say, "Here are the fangs. You want to go?" Okay,
yeah.
that's what they're like.
They're basically little bears.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, no, I don't like them. I do not like raccoons. I want to say it's almost a fear of raccoons. Okay, I don't like them.
What do you think of possums? Do you have any idea about possums? Possums are cool.
I've never thought of possums being one way or the other. We have armadillos where I live, though. Yeah.
The dogs have gotten some possums over the years in the backyard.
Oh, really? Interesting. Yeah, dogs are okay. I there was a video online of in the city, a bunch of dog cornering a raccoon, and he was in this pipe. And then one of the dogs looks up at the owner, wagging his tail, like, "Hey, look what I found!" Yeah, I know. I feel bad for this raccoon. The what?
The brick.
Oh yeah, remember those? Remember Wall Street? Remember the original Wall Street movie? Were they using those in that too?
Yeah.
The huge cellular phones.
We've had
That's
some old cell phones during our time, but we've never had a brick. Closest we had was one from a company called Primeco. That's the closest we came to a brick.
From my understanding, those things only had a charge for like 10 minutes.
What are they eating?
Celery.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. That's good for you, celery. Yeah.
He does like the schmooze.
I don't like people that talk your ear off trying to impress you. It drives me nuts. Go away. I don't care. I just want to enjoy my vacation. Don't.
Suck my wake.
I work hard and I play harder. You know.
In the original script, Roman's redemption came at daring rescue of his twin girls who had caught a giant fish that towed them around the lake in a small rowboat. They actually built a mechanical fish for it, but they couldn't make it work correctly, so they rewrote it around the Legend of the Bear.
So what was it, like the Legend of Ogopogo instead of the bear, and like
maybe like a giant, I don't know, giant fish or something?
Like it was a legend, like, oh, I saw the giant fish and almost ate us or something. I don't know. I like the bear better. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the bear is a much better choice.
Here we go. We got the kid. I don't want to hang out. I just want to walk around in the town for a little bit.
It looks like the kid from Cobra Kai. The one
He does.
Yeah. Back in the 80s.
Johnny Lawrence, yeah.
Yeah.
He looks like a preppy kid. That's what he looks like. You know.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah, he had a lot. He did a lot of roles like that back then, but now he's like more of a producer. Chris Young is his name.
Oh, I love this scene. You've
Yeah.
got it in neutral. Look at this. Yes. Yes. I'm actually, you know what? That's the one time I like Dan Aykroyd in his movies, but that one part when he does the.
Yeah.
Oh, this could not end well.
I see where this is going.
Now, if you're in trouble, let go, right? Just let go.
This is
Let
the kind
go
of
of the
thing
rope.
where it is so, you know it's coming, but you still want to see it. And no matter, I mean, it's like, I see it coming, but I can't wait to see it happen.
It's like, have you ever been paragliding?
No.
Oh.
I have.
Oh.
And the first thing they tell you is the boat's going to take off. You're going to feel the line starting to, get stiff. Run with it, and you're going to end up being lifted up. Well, the lady who was going before me decided to dig her heels in, face planted.
Oh, God.
And then because the boat was still going, she was still lifted up, but now her face was covered with sand. She's spitting sand out, trying to wipe out her eyes as she's being lifted up into the air. And it's like, yeah, this is why they told you to run with it.
Oh, here it comes.
So when my turn came, your instinct is to dig your heels in, but I'm like, nope, I can't do that. And I just started running with it, and I was lifted up really easy.
Actually, he's not doing bad.
Nothing. They had a hard time getting me down.
Oh, really? Huh. Sounds fun.
Yeah, it's like they finally got me up to a point where I was about 20, 25 feet above the sand again, because they managed to maneuver me that way. And they're like jumping up, trying to grab my feet so they can pull me down. They finally managed to get a hold of me and just kind of pulled me down like a balloon.
Well, what you forgot to tell them was you weighed 90 pounds soaking wet.
They asked me what my weight was. I told them.
Like our listener says, he likes The Rock and Kevin Hart, and they kind of like Abbott and Costello a little bit.
Yeah.
I can see that. Yeah, I can see that.
Oh, man, though.
That is a sweet looking boat. I mean, I think it's got a great profile.
Dan Aykroyd's enjoying this a little too much. His character. What did he tell the kid? Let go of the rope.
Yeah.
Nope. He's not doing himself.
Like it. I'm dead.
He's doing really well, though.
Wasn't there like a Goofy or a Donald Duck cartoon where there was a disaster that happened with something like this? I think this is like a cartoon. I know I saw this in a cartoon at least a couple times. It's like ducks.
I bet there's there we go.
The only way that happens is if there was a ramp. So
Yeah.
And now he's just doing it on
Barry
one.
lost a ski.
That's a pretty good stuntman to be able to do
Right?
that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And you can tell it's a stuntman because they're not as big as
Yeah.
John Candy.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he did pretty well. That was pretty good.
Oh, the music during that I think was actually done by Dan Aykroyd's band, the Elroy Blues Band, Elwood Blues Band.
Nice.
Blues Brothers.
Oh, he wants to go home.
Casey Scott in the house.
Hey.
Oh, he's been picking splinters out of his butt all day.
Yeah. Because you got to pay attention. He does sketch his behind across there a little bit. Kind of reminds me of Amy Poehler a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. What's that?
Yeah, I'm hearing
Try pouring
something
me a
getting pulled
snack.
into a bowl.
I like snacks.
This is Parmesan and cheddar Cheez-Its.
Oh,
Mhm.
nice.
I get the Parmesan. You know those pretzel chips? The pretzel chips they sell, the thin ones, in the deli
Yeah.
section. They have Parmesan flavor. They ain't bad. I recommend them. You know what I like about these movies? All these John Hughes movies. They feel very down to earth, middle America.
Right.
Like you laugh at all this stuff. Either it's happened to you or someone this sort of stuff has happened
Exactly.
to.
Yeah.
And real slice of America in these movies. I like them a lot.
Yeah,
That's why
actually,
they don't make movies like this anymore.
Yeah.
No one is super outrageous. I mean, yeah, Roman's played up a little bit, but not so much that he's not believable.
He's making goat cheese pizza.
Ew,
I don't know if I'd want to eat that.
no.
I'd eat it.
I like this. Found your youngsters down the caves. I won't even say what the teenagers do down there. You know what he says that.
Yeah, they probably play Dungeons and Dragons down there.
Oh no, and then it'll be like Tom Hanks in that Mazes and Monsters movie where he has the
Yeah.
psychotic
Exactly.
breaks and thinks he's the game character. It's just
It's got to find the two towers.
Yep, exactly.
I wonder what
it's
those twins look like today. I got to look them up. Ooh, not bad. They grow good.
109 years. Are they bringing pizza over to someone? Okay.
Yeah, they're having a party for like this old guy.
109 years old. That's impressive. I love this Miller Genuine Draft. None of this craft beer, huh?
Yep. Miller or Bud.
Yeah, that's it. Good evening, sir. Happy birthday. It's hard to hear and try again. All right. That's impressive. 109 years old. Wishing Mr. Atomics a happy birthday.
Would you want to live to be 109?
I don't know. It depends on.
It depends on health. How healthy you are.
I think he's dead.
What are you talking about, Nanette? Oh no! Oh, nice kiss on the cheek. It's cute.
I mean, yeah, this could be a lead into Weekend at Bernie's.
He died. Yeah, I know. He died in the car on the way over. Go wash in the bath. That's so awful. How could you do that? You're disgusting. I'm sorry. This whole thing. Pool.
But his hair was perfect.
Lucy Deakins. I remember having a crush on her.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa!
this film. Wookie woo woo.
That's where we get in trouble today.
Good thing that's not Carol Danvers. She'd get really upset.
That's right.
She break his arm.
Yeah, I always thought her, the actress Lucy Deakins was always cute, but she quit acting. Now just mother of three.
Caution, do not feed the bears, intentionally or unintentionally.
You don't want to feed the bears. Okay.
Willis Harris, like, I'm surprised Bigfoot hasn't showed up. I could see like them rewriting it instead of using a bear, using Bigfoot. Wouldn't have to change much.
Oh, look, he's gonna put the Zagnet on the. I haven't. Have I ever had a Zagnet? I don't know. What's in a Zagnet?
A Zagnut is kind of like, if I recall, it's
Isn't
like a Butterfinger without the chocolate.
Oh, maybe I did have one once. Yeah. Okay.
I actually really like Zagnuts.
Don't feed the bears.
Can bears eat candy? I mean, should you?
Oh,
feeding
yeah, they
candy
do.
To bears?
Well, they'll eat pretty much anything.
I saw a video. A bear went into a pizza parlor and he was eating pizza right off the tray.
Yep.
Yeah, you see that video? I think it was in Canada somewhere.
I have seen them in real life go up to a picnic table and just eat everything.
Yeah. And you got to have the special bear-proof containers when you like go camping in certain areas because they'll get in it.
That's a pretty big bear. He's liking that Zagnet.
Bears are cool though.
Look at the size of those claws.
Yeah.
Now, what did he expect was going to happen when he left the Zagnet? Do you think he was just going to come by, pick it off, and run back?
Yeah,
I
pretty much. I think that's what he thought.
Because now I want more.
I mean, that's pretty good CGI for like 1988, right?
yeah, right. Oh no! You know what? This new one, it's going to be CGI, right?
Yeah.
CGI bears all the
There's
way.
another one.
Wait, are they remaking this?
Yes, we were
Yeah.
talking about it.
Oh,
Weren't you
for
listening
F's sake.
earlier? Kevin Hart is attached to it.
Forget it.
If you Dwayne the Rock Johnson flex, and he says, "You got to do the bow flex. Come on, you know."
He's driving off with a bear on the hood. Oh, and on the top too.
All right. I'm sorry,
Yogi and Boo Boo.
dude. If you're not careful, what if one of them fell off and got hurt? With the park ranger like arrest you or something like for?
Possibly. I don't know.
I would feel
if
really
the bear's
bad
on
about
top of your car. You have the right to drive away. I mean,
Yeah, you know what? Maybe don't leave Zagnuts on your car.
Actually, I'm not sure about that, Birdman. That might only be the case in Florida now.
Oh, whatever.
I guess it's okay to drive off or drive over polar bears, but probably not brown bears.
Yeah. All right.
Oh God.
Although, isn't that how you get those rugs when you run them over?
Ba-dum-bum.
I'm tapping out at this point. I'm
bearskin
tapped out.
rugs were a real thing. Wasn't there a bearskin rug in Superman 2? Like on the floor of the
Yeah,
place
there
they were
was.
So,
staying at?
yeah.
I think it was a pink bear, wasn't it? A pink bearskin rug.
Oh,
Yeah.
Right,
But
that's what he
but-
trips over when his hand goes into the fire.
Yeah, but just so you know, Birdman, I got the joke when you said it.
Okay.
I don't know if anybody else did.
Man, I'll re-listen to it later.
Yeah.
So, do we like the romance story in here? Do we think it slows the movie down at all, or is it sweet? What do we think?
No, I think it's absolutely necessary because you
Yeah.
can't have it all just about the four adults, right?
Yeah. You got a couple, you got to have something for the teens to relate to.
You know, if he was Dan Aykroyd's son, he'd be like, "What are you going to see in some towny waitress for?" Probably, right? I don't know. I remember in one of my favorite horror movies, the Fun House, when she has her dates going, "Don't know why you want to see a guy who works at a filling station." It's like they're in high school. Okay, it's like he has a job. Could leave him alone. Okay. Yeah. Go out in the boat. Father-son moment, right? Huh?
I mean, it would be awesome to be like on a boat far away from cities, with no light pollution, being able to look up at the moon and the stars like that.
Do you just give him a shower ring? I'm sorry.
Oh, stop.
Made out of real ivory.
I know, I like that. His son was earrings too, wasn't he? It's like,
Earrings. Ba 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 boom.
here come the raccoons.
Rocks on top of the cans. That never works.
That never works.
I don't like them.
We'll just
Knock the cans over. What are you going to do about it?
Can I stay up again and watch the big guy rake up all the mess? I love the raccoons. I think help make the movie really.
I like stay up again because it'd be morning and it'd be there. That's like their night. Okay.
Hey, I just realized this is probably a prequel to Guardians of the Galaxy. This is Rocket's origin story.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. And Kurt Russell's probably around here somewhere, getting it on with Star Wars.
Yeah,
Mama.
right.
Yeah.
Giving her cancer.
Yeah. I mean, that's one way to break up with a girl, right? Just give her cancer.
And that's basically what he said was why he did it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got to order something, huh? I like that
in the
line.
upper right-hand corner, whatever that. Oh, it's probably a hardware store. All it says is hard.
Wow, watch us with a bunch of juveniles.
Well, at least this one here.
Hey, we got some service over here.
Melissa Harris, that's so messed up on so many levels.
Yep.
Golfing.
I don't think I've ever hit a golf ball like as a drive a golf ball. I've only ever mini golfed.
Yeah,
I don't like. I never. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I've done it all. I used to go to the range on a regular basis. I actually used to be a caddy at Butler National back when they used to do the Open there.
Oh, he hit him while he was on the go-kart. Oh, I love this scene with the horse. Okay, I'm sorry.
Owen Lister asks if we would eat pepper jack cheese pizza with bacon and jalapenos as a topping.
I would.
Before you asked that, I
No.
probably wouldn't have, but now that you've said it, I would certainly be willing to try it.
No,
Yeah, I'd try it. I would try it.
Although
No,
I probably wouldn't want it to be actual pepper jack cheese. I'd want, actual peppers and then just a little bit of Monterey Jack.
Oh, I like mozzarella. Okay, that's what. Like, no weird cheeses. I don't like it when they do that stuff.
Have you ever
No goat
had?
cheese
Have
neither.
you ever had taco pizza?
No.
It's good.
Yeah. Well, okay. To each their own.
The Domino's taco pizza. I've never tried it. I've thought about it though.
I've never had from Domino's. We just
Domino's has a taco pizza?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm sure it's probably pretty good.
You 99 times out of 100 when I get pizza, it's something traditional, like buffalo chicken wing kind of flavor. To me, does not belong on a pizza usually. But I will try anything once.
Yeah. And like I say, pizza's like sex. Even if it's not that good, it's still pretty okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you've never had bad sex, have you, Troy?
Never once.
That's not what that said. Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, yeah,
I
from her
said
point of view, it
too
might be a
much.
little different. That's true.
Don't Don't speak for me, Al.
What'd she say? I couldn't hear what
Don't
she said.
speak for me, Al.
Don't speak
You notice
for
how
me,
I'm
Al.
not joining this conversation.
Have you forgotten Troy and I've been married for 28
I
years?
love-
You really think I still be with him after 28 years that was bad?
I love Daniel's reaction too. That was a genuine laugh that we got from him.
Oh, look, he's wandering around. Where's the girl of my dreams?
Probably in Oregon.
Yeah. I don't care if she's there. I'm not going to Oregon. I'm sorry. I'm so mean.
He'll be on a plane in 36 hours. Just saying.
I'm staying put. Okay. For all the weirdness down here, it's not that bad. Okay. All right. I'll strap you in oh, here we go.
I'm always you're talking about Florida, right?
Yeah.
I've always wanted to go to Tarpon Springs because I heard there's a big Greek community there.
Well, I've never been to Tarpon Springs. I don't know. Maybe I'll look into it one of these days. Oh, is this where you run into the guy who had the who has the hairstyle?
Yeah.
I like I like how blunt Dan Aykroyd is about his hair, you know. No, it ain't raining. I'm doing all right. It ain't raining. I'm sorry. This is a set. It's quite a hairdo you got there. What is that? Skunk thing he's got?
Yeah.
He's so rude. He's been struck by lightning. How many times? 6? 6 times? 66 times? Oh, no.
That's a lot of times.
In the head? Yeah, that face on Dan Aykroyd. It was like... I wonder if so many random fans...
Well, you were saying something about Katie?
Yeah, I was wondering if she knows anyone who's been hit by lightning 66 times. Okay.
I was watching another meteorologist that was talking about weather in different movies, and one of the movies, see that lightning never strikes twice in the same place, and the meteorologist was like, that's absolutely not true. I don't know where that came from, but absolutely lightning strikes twice in the same place, sometimes during the same storm.
Yeah.
Wow. She has such a snobby face. Annette Bening in this, right?
Yeah. Can you? I cannot imagine her as Catwoman.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'd have to see her in action. I don't know.
That face she's making, it's called resting bitch face.
Yep.
Yes, that's right. You're right.
Isn't that the face she always has, though?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh, she's never had a boy for more than 2 weeks. Yeah, because you won't date anyone local. That's why. You got to go for the Chicago boys, right? So, I get the impression that people from Chicago come up to this lake town all the time. Is that what I'm getting from this movie?
Yeah, and they do dirty dancing, and then they leave.
Nobody puts Cammy in the corner.
That's right.
What the heck was that?
That was probably being weird.
Yeah.
Now I have a
Having my
question.
own sound effects.
Do they come to this lake house every summer? Is that the impression I get?
No, this is the first time.
Oh, okay.
Or he may have done it before, but it's
Because he could see her next summer, maybe. Oh, I love it's been touching you for 12 years. No. Touch me.
Oh, the bat.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh no. Look at this. Just a bat, a little sparrow.
It's just a
Now, see,
bat.
that's what I don't know. That is a huge reaction for a bat. I mean, it's a bat.
I don't like bats, man. I might freak out tw I'll be blunt. I
They're
don't
not
know.
gonna bother you.
They're not that dangerous. They're not
I have
dangerous at
seen
all.
enough horror movies to know that the bat. I saw one horror movie where the bat starts attacking this guy's hand, and there's blood going all over the place.
They don't.
Yeah, sure they don't.
Wasn't there? There was like
They also don't turn into counts either.
there was like
How do you know? Okay, go ahead.
There was a major horror film. They something like Nightwing or I can't remember what it was.
Nightwing?
Bloodwing. There was some horror movie with bats in it. It was like a swarming bats or something.
Sounds like
I gotta
Alfred
find out what it
Hitchcock.
is now. Nah, it was like an 80s, late 70s kind of thing.
Joshua V is asking which one is Birdman.
I am.
I don't know.
Person.
Maybe it's another conversation. It says this is Birdman right there. Okay.
The rest of us have figments of your imagination. It's only
That's
the
right.
live person.
No, I would be. I'm telling you, those raccoons. I don't like them. I don't like the bat. The bears are all right.
Rats are
I
cool.
kind of feel like
I would be far more
Think
afraid
they
of a
turn
bear
into
than I would
vampires
be
or
a
something?
bat.
yeah, but I feel like bears. If you just leave them alone and give them some space, well, they'll probably still attack you. But anyway,
Yeah, yeah. If you just stumble across one and startle it, you'd be snacky cake.
not if I had a barrel full of salmon. It said you can have me or this nice fresh salmon. What do you want? And the bear said, "Okay, I'll take the salmon."
Oh,
I
no.
bet
The
you.
salmon will still be there after I'm done with
Oh,
you. Here it comes.
I'm telling you, this reminds me of a cartoon right now. This is, this is.
But it's not so far fetched that you couldn't see something like this.
Oh,
Actually
no,
happening.
sure.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just open the door and let it fly out.
I'll tell you what, that fake bat is as bad as the ones from Dracula, the Universal.
I gotta tell the worst fake bats I've seen are, I think, in one of the Hammer Draculas, one of the ones where they had lower budget. They were not good. They were.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was one where like
He's in the-
Dracula's ash.
There he is. Ooh!
Oh.
In case anybody he got hit in the face when the bat was on the face.
Oh,
We got it.
I got him.
I feel sorry for that.
Oh Lord.
Oh please, no! I'm sorry.
I hope
And then
they
he beats
at least
it again.
bury it.
Yeah.
Flash water.
What a jackass!
No, get rid of it. I'm sorry. Yeah, again, probably another reason
Oh, my
we
Lord.
paid today. Oh, he's coming to our work again.
I was right. It's Nightwing.
He should take her
It's a
some
film called
flowers or something.
Nightwing.
Nightwing. Okay.
It's
Get her
not a
some
DC
flowers.
Comics movie.
Yeah. Well, mutant bat monsters created by Carlo Rambaldi, and David Warner's in it.
Oh, I like David Warner.
Yeah.
Isn't he the master computer?
Master Control program.
Yep.
Yes.
Master Control, yeah.
Troy.
Yep. Now here we go. What does he say to her? If I don't show up, you have permission to never speak to you for as long as we both shall live. And of course, what's going to happen? He'll get delayed. Not his fault,
he gets
but
delayed.
So Troy, when are we doing the Showgirls rewatch?
You're the only one who's been asking about that. No one else has even brought that up for like 6 months.
That was
Stephen
Stephen
Cruz is like
Cruz's
MIA.
big.
Oh, look. I love this. She's
The
ordering
old
medley of perch.
96er.
It's the old 96er. Paul Bunyan Blue Ox steak, 96 cents prime aged beef. Wow, okay.
Now, if you think about it, it's aged, which means it doesn't have that much water. So that's a lot of protein in that thing.
I love you. Want to go for girls? What the heck? Okay.
Home of the old 96er.
Oh my lord!
Ah.
That's a steak.
You know there's a place out there that has something like this, right? You know?
Oh, there's all kinds of eating challenges out there.
I have
like
to tell
that.
you, I was in San Antonio, Texas, and if you like chicken fried steak, that's where you got to live. And I ordered chicken fried steak at this one place. That thing stretched like beyond the plate. Okay,
And he
it was
starts
huge.
countdown.
Like
we
one
go.
little piece.
Where's the A1 at?
Yeah, you need the A1. Come on. Oh, I see the A1 in front of him, but I don't know if he's using it.
You only
She's
use
waiting for
A1. Only use A1 if the steak isn't all that great. I love the cook.
I love how the chef is just staring behind him, watching him.
Butter up that bacon, boy. But Dad, my heart hurts.
Like it processing nicely. Processing nicely.
Wow! And his hands shaking.
Does he have the meat sweats?
He's got to have some major meat sweats.
I see the A1.
real
See,
thing.
there's the A1. I'm more a fan of the Leon Perrins, though, myself. But okay, I don't know if you can still get that. Okay. All right, look, eat it. I think that about. He's not done yet. That ain't the last bite.
Hey, look at him! Look at him! No!
That's what. There's my
That's so
avatar.
fat.
He did it.
His face is all gray.
It's like, no, let me go to the dumpster so I can throw up.
At least he got a hat. He got a hat and a shirt. Free T-shirts. They threw that in too. I'm eating that gristle and fat. You better give me a tall beer with that. Come on.
They're not the
They're
cleanest
the
pieces
cleanest
on the face of the earth, you know.
Garbage in the. Oh
What?
no.
Can we do that?
Why do you think we have these wonderful articulated fingers for to scratch our butts?
Oh no, she left.
Yeah. See, if I were him, I would have left when I was supposed to and just say, "I've got to meet a girl. I'm out of here."
Hey,
Yeah.
this is family time. Actually, he didn't
No,
want his,
my mother would have understood. She'd have been like, "Okay, see you later."
No, his dad. He didn't want his family in the business that he was seeing a girl. That was another thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what's her name? Why don't you bring her by? You know, that sort of thing. You know, it's
Yeah.
like no, he just wants to have a nice secret romance.
No, my mom would have been more like, "Yeah, go ahead, have fun. Don't forget to wear a condom."
There it goes.
Oh no!
For real?
Look, I say, look
yeah.
at the
Wow.
maggots. Look at the maggots on that meat, and then suddenly, what does John Candy do? He runs. What does Chet do? I love the captions. It says Chet retching, children screaming. You know he was throwing up that what is it, the
Well,
Old 96er.
96
he was barely holding it down as it was.
Oh, this is my favorite part, the leeches. How do you get leeches as bait? Did you pick the wrong thing out of the ground? Oh. You ever gone fishing early in the morning?
No,
Well, when else are you gonna go fishing?
Oh,
never.
I've done it.
Oh,
Oh.
The leashes are running.
Have y'all seen Stand By Me?
Yes, I was just thinking
Yeah.
of that.
You got to burn them, right? You got to burn them off.
No, not
That's a
really.
tick.
Pull 'em.
Yeah, just pull them off.
Are you
Yeah.
thinking of a tick?
I'm thinking a tick. Okay.
I mean, if you want to be really cruel, you could pour salt on them.
Of course, it's raining and he's calling her, and it's like, no. Wait a minute. His name is Buck. Could this be a prequel to Uncle Buck?
Oh, that would be awesome.
No, I'm kidding.
I saw something on the internet, Boomer. They're making a prequel to the Birds.
What?
A prequel to the what?
I saw it on the internet. It has to be true, right?
It'll be about a science experiment gone wrong.
Oh,
okay,
just,
and that's where the
God,
person.
these people.
They'll have
It'll be linked to climate change.
J.J. Abrams will direct.
Oh, you're so right, Big Al. You're so right.
Yeah, they'll link it to
Yes.
climate change.
Yes. And
We'll have
you know what?
an
The
appearance by
past year will
Greta
be worked into
Thunberg.
it as well. With less people going out into the world, the birds will start to multiply more, and they'll take back their habitat and drive the humans forth from the town. Yes.
Actually, get Ryan Johnson to do it. You know, he could subvert our expectations. Instead of birds, it'll be bats or some shit like that.
He could subvert our expectations and make a good film.
I don't think he's capable.
Oh, here we go. Here comes the fight. You know, whenever it's raining out and people are stuck inside, that's when the fight happens, right?
Mm-hmm.
You do realize people have been stuck inside for the past year?
Exactly.
You don't think fights have been happening all across the country inside households? Oh,
maybe.
Man. That is a bad outfit he's wearing. I'm sorry. The red pants, the plaid shirt. I'm not liking that at all.
I have red pants.
I don't like it with the plaid shirt. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I don't care what color his pants are. The plaid shirt doesn't work.
Prince could wear red pants, I think.
You think that the little deer that he kills cares what kind of pants he's wearing?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Threw aside our plans for these. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ruining your vacation.
Now, did you see that Pepsi can behind the kids? They can swap that out and put anything in these days.
Yep.
They could put a Snapple apple in a plastic bottle, just like they had back then.
They don't come in glass bottles anymore?
No, they got rid of the glass bottles, Daniel, because we can't have nice things anymore.
Oh.
Made out of like recycled plastic that I'm sure is completely biodegradable. Not.
It probably tastes different, right?
It doesn't taste as good. No, this is like the last though. I'm not buying these anymore. They've been hanging out in the fridge. Oh, I don't like the fight. The fight makes me uncomfortable. Now they're all yelling.
But he's got a point. They weren't invited. They just showed up.
They're. I hear a little bear.
I'm eating some popcorn.
Go find yourself a spin cycle. What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Remember she was talking about the washing machine?
Yeah, I know. I like that's what he says though. He's
I thought you were asking.
No, I was quoting him. Yeah. Does that mean we don't get a Christmas present? I bet they get good Christmas presents, right? From the rich uncle, brother-in-law. Yeah. Well, I guess it is their uncle, yeah.
Is that one of the Birdman's beasties?
Yeah. Roommate's coming home.
Is that Olive barking?
It's Olive and Cricket.
Okay. Oh no, it's raining, dude. Why are you outside? You gotta get. Oh, is this where he's gonna tell the story? Yeah.
Lemon kugels would be really nice right about now.
Do you know what I got? I was at Popeyes today. I got their frozen lemonade. It's brand new on the menu.
Was that any good?
It was like a slushy.
Yeah, I think it had a lot of sugar in it. There's like pure cane sugar. Okay, I'll try that. Oh, used a lot of it in there, didn't you? Okay, so I don't know. Probably a lot of sugar in it. I'm just giving you a warning.
It was like McDonald's iced tea.
Oh yeah.
That's some good tea. A lot of sugar in it, though.
I remember being a kid hearing him tell this story about the wedding, and I got very uncomfortable. You know, about because it's like I'm completely believing when he says this, and of course, you know, what is it? The drunk man speaks the sober mind. Is that the old expression? And like he goes back, your wedding, you called me a, you know, blah, 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 you know. It's just...
In vino veritas.
I was just thinking that in wine is truth.
Okay, well, there you go.
A little wine goes in, a little truth comes out.
Of course, we learned later. Oh, I just made that up.
Yeah, I don't think I would ever invest with family just because things like this.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got to admit he sells it.
Yeah, I'm hearing this. I heard it too. I'm like, wow, I believe that. You know, it's like.
Yeah, my thing is, you still want $25,000 out of me. I don't got that kind of money to just throw at you.
You know, I'm like any other human being. That cut me and that hurt. And I was like, oh, I had a lot to drink that night. Of course, he doesn't remember, right? Because he was probably inebriated. I don't remember saying that, but you know, if you said I did, then I'm sorry.
But the thing is, if he's apologizing, it really means he thought that at the time. Because he said, well, maybe that's something I might have said. Yeah.
Well, you say a lot of dumb things. Well, I don't know. Well, maybe, yeah. $25,000.
Yeah, that was a lot of money back then.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
a lot of money
gee.
now.
It still is.
What is that, like kids' college funds? What is this?
And that's the thing that gets me. He turns and looks at his wife. She shakes her head like, no, we can't get that kind of money. And he tells him I can get it anyway. I've been like, no. I ain't not giving you that kind of money.
Look, she's kind of like giving him the look like, can we talk about this maybe? You know, it's like, you know, it's like not in front of them. But I'll say this, he can't go through with it at least, right? So that kind of redeems him a little bit, right?
Sure.
I mean, it's crappy that he did it to begin with, but at least he can't go through with it.
Yeah.
That's probably a year's salary.
He lied through his teeth.
Where are they?
They're in the woods.
Michigan.
They're in the woods.
Storyline, Michigan, where they actually filmed it was California.
Okay, that makes sense.
Near Yosemite.
Yeah, because those Those drop-offs do not exist in Michigan.
He's tearing up the check. Look at her face.
Is she still married to Warren Beatty?
Yeah, they're still together, I believe. Yeah.
He just got struck by lightning again.
You know, I'm sorry. I feel bad for this guy.
Excuse me. So you get some
Oh.
candles.
Got a candle. He burns himself. Okay. All right. Or I guess it was a match.
They're still in the car?
Nope.
No, they ran into the caves.
Of course they did.
I think they're just skipping along.
We don't really get to know them too well in the movie. They're just kind of there, right? And then like
Yeah.
they So did this do well at the box office?
Not especially. No.
Oh.
Kind of.
This is a summer movie, though, right?
Worldwide gross of 43 million ish on a budget of 24.
Okay.
Well, that's not horrible.
Yeah, not horrible. It came out in June of June 17th. Yeah, talk about the soundtrack. Some good music in this section.
So, Birdman, you like the score to this movie?
Like parts of it.
Right.
Yeah, The Great Outdoors isn't exactly a film you think of for its great musical composition.
Yeah, it's not bad though.
It's not bad. This section's really good.
Yeah, I like the kind of I kind of like this theme. Yeah.
I do like Thomas Newman. I'm quite fond of Thomas Newman.
Of course, did the score for Meatballs, right?
Thomas Newman?
No, Elmer Bernstein.
Okay.
You'll get some rope, dude.
You're scared.
He goes, I'm gonna go get some rope. He heard me.
Submarine or coffin or anything.
I love the keep out sign. It's just kind of hanging there. You know.
I was reading about that submarine that went down this week. Indonesia or something.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like a Indonesian sub had 53 personnel on it. They declared sunk and lost.
Are those boxes
Today.
of dynamite?
Yep.
Yes, they are.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
And they're sweating. Yep.
Yep.
That's dangerous, right?
Yes.
Yes, it is very.
So dynamite, as it breaks down, it sweats nitroglycerin. So any little
Oh.
tap on it could set it all off.
That
And
was
you've
a.
And you got a lightning storm going on, so there's a
Yeah.
lot of electricity in the air.
That was a funny scene on Lost when they found the dynamite and they were going to try and grab some. And they, like the one guy, I'm a high school. And the one guy, he was like the high school chemistry teacher. He was only, you never take me along on any of your things to do. And okay, we'll take on. Do not touch that. That's like pure nitroglycerin. See, if you
Oh,
hold it the
there's a
wrong
bear.
way, and then he blows up on the spot. Okay,
Yeah.
the high school chemistry teacher. That was on.
How'd the bear get in there? It must be.
Wasn't his name Arnst or something like that?
Yeah, he only been like in a couple episodes, and or maybe it was just in that episode. He done.
I just remember the big guy going, you've got some Arnst on you.
I remember that. Yes, Hurley. Oh, Hurley was funny. So the bear is down there.
Yep. The bald bear.
I like how the hoses that they got planted there squirting water all over 'em.
Yeah, exactly.
So on the subject of the great outdoors, what if they decide to make a franchise that
It also has a
features
4-hour extended
extended
cut for each movie.
A franchise. They got to stop franchising everything. Some things
Right?
are one and done. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Some things are just good.
You know,
have it out there, and that's it.
you went to go see not a franchise Great Outdoors movie. You went to go see a John Candy movie, Dan Aykroyd, or maybe you like John Hughes' stuff when his name got
Right.
more well known. It wasn't that. Oh, it's part of this. Okay. I remember a while ago, Sony kept toying with the idea of a Robin Hood extended universe, and I'm like,
Oh.
what is like Little John going to get his own movie and Alan the Dale and all this? It's like, come on, stop it.
I think the only one that could really work maybe would be a King Arthur extended universe.
Well, you can do more with that because the knights actually have
their own tales.
Yeah, so that I could maybe see.
Because you
Like
got
doing
Gawain and
Gawain
and
Ragnar,
Ragnar,
Lady
yeah.
of Shalott.
This is
Yeah.
good. I mean, he's doing this exactly right, going around the tree and everything.
Yeah, but he's rescuing the wrong person.
Well, he
I'm
doesn't know that.
This is funny. I'm sorry. I laugh at this part.
Wouldn't you have seen them on the trail?
Apparently not.
Maybe they went in a different direction or something. I don't know. It's
He needs to get his feet behind that rock for more
Yeah,
leverage.
that's what I was thinking too.
See, we added the bear story in the beginning so we could get to this part now, right?
Exactly.
It's like, I love this. I did it. If Tim Burton was directing it, his eyes would have bugged out and like
Right?
play animation thing. It's like,
Don't
actually,
look
that's
behind you. Just keep going.
Oof. Oh.
Ouch.
That's why you need flashlights, right? Okay.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
Think the bear remembers?
Oh.
Oh, that's like that those water slides you got as a kid. You could put on your lawn or whatever, right? And you slide those. Yeah.
We'll slip and
That thing
slide.
went in.
Slip and slides. I
back?
remember those.
Yeah.
When did you get here? I just tried to rescue you.
Right. Ah!
We're making sandwiches. Big, big, big. Okay, I'll make a big one. No.
I would have been really pissed at Dan
Ah!
for, for just leaving me there.
Ah!
Oh.
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 Oh, squish, squish, squish.
It's gotta be like what, 1,000 pounds.
It's jumping on him.
Uncle.
Get the kids into a room and close the door. It's not a bull.
Doesn't matter. Just get his attention and get him to come after you instead.
Yep.
Well, I imagine this red that usually it's I don't know.
The bear has no hair on its head.
Hit him with the poker.
Yeah,
we want you to die.
Well, that was shown in the beginning. He shot the bear and it made her bald or whatever. Like cut the part of the head off.
Yeah.
Like, don't bring the bear up here.
Big bear. Big.
Big bear.
Why is he putting the door back on? Oh, he went to the other side. Okay.
There we go then.
Check it out. He's got a lampshade.
I like how he plugs it in to shoot it.
I know. That's what I was thinking too. I like it. It's a lamp, but it's loaded. Oh my God, that's funny.
Now it's got a bear butt.
You can see the ball.
I'm sure that
Right in the-
stings.
Now he's bald on both ends.
He's probably got glass on his butt.
Oh, poor Jody.
Oh, isn't that nice? Isn't that sweet? See, the little girls are fine. They're not weird at all. See, what are they? What's those stuff things they have? What are those?
I don't know. I missed it. Maybe they had eyes, whatever it was.
And this is why you only have a boyfriend for 3 days.
Yeah, exactly. She does this every one of them.
There's a lot of guys out there comparing her to other girls.
Oh. Race you home. What does that mean?
Yeah. Yep.
Now that would tick me off too. Wait, you invite these people to live with us without discussing it with me first?
Well, he was
Well,
ready to spend $25,000 without her approval.
Yeah, that's true. So, turnabout is fair play, right? Or whatever. I don't know. So we like the romance story. It's sweet, right?
I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
Okay.
cute.
All right. And
It wasn't. It didn't take away from anything. It didn't really add a lot, but it was all right.
We like the dancing at the end, huh? That's cool.
That's like, are they actually doing the dances that they're naming?
It's definitely got a Blues Brothers kind of feel to it.
Yeah.
Oh, this is good music.
Yep. Agreed.
The what now?
So she's an attorney now?
Okay.
The waitress girl?
She's an attorney. Okay.
Yeah.
Do a little Batusi.
Right.
Batusi.
Haven't you ever heard of the Batusi?
That was from Batman.
That's
Batman,
right.
yeah.
Anybody want her phone number?
Bart the Bear.
Bart the Bear.
No, I'm serious, guys. I got her phone number right here.
Oh, really? You're going to call? I doubt you're going to get her on the phone.
Well, I mean, it's her work number, but
It's her work number.
Who's that? Who are we talking about?
Girl you met at
waitress
camp?
Girl.
Ah,
Yeah, the girl we met at camp. Yep, I got her work number right here.
So we like the end credit scenes, and plus there's something post credits, isn't there? If you remember,
Wouldn't surprise
yeah, I think
me.
there is. I think there
we
is.
gotta wait.
actually.
We gotta wait and see. Did the credits last like 20 minutes, like they do in modern movies, or is it just gonna be
Nah,
over?
it's Just like another minute and a half.
No, it's not like a Marvel movie where, a half hour later we're still listening to music and talking, and then something happens.
You have to run the credits in every language known to man now.
Right.
Drag Boat, performed by Elwood Blues and Tom Scott. Original soundtrack. I still love it when they say like albums, cassettes, and CDs.
Yeah.
Right.
And I like the characters in this photo play.
Right.
Doot.
Why is Joey sitting in the lake?
Bow, 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 bow.
In the air? He got shot in the ass. Yup. She's
bald
bald on both ends now. Nice.
So that hair wouldn't grow back?
What?
The hair wouldn't grow back?
I don't know.
Actually, it wouldn't get blown off like that.
No,
It's a comedy.
suspension of belief.
Yeah,
a
if
little
that's
bit,
the most
you know.
unrealistic thing that happened in this movie, I'd say we're doing okay.
Yeah. Well, that was The Great Outdoors with the great John Candy and Dan Aykroyd. I always like it's just a nice little fun comedy. Like I just loved it. What do you guys think?
I thought that was some of the best practical effects the 80s had to offer.
I tell you, they are actually when you really think
Well,
about it.
maybe with the exception of the bats. Honestly, the bear,
that's a bit. Yeah.
I kept looking and looking. I'm like, how the heck did they do those effects with the bald head and the bald butt? You know, it had to be some sort of an application, but how do you get the bear to not like scratch it off?
Oh, Owen Lister addressed me. He says, "What about a Robin Hood and King Arthur crossover? I know they came from different time periods, but I still would like to see the two join forces." If you ever watch the show Robin of Sherwood, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but there is
yes.
Excalibur shows up on the show at some point. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, and it makes the end of the episode, and I'm not going to say anything more, but it was neat. And but yeah, they're from different periods. It's like what,
round table,
at least 600 years apart, maybe 1,000. I mean, that's like the founding of Britain, whereas Robin Hood's what? Yeah,
Arthur's the late. Robin Hood is the late 1100s.
Yeah, so
because he is directly linked to Richard the Lionheart and Prince John and King John after that. But Arthur is kind of more. I mean, authentic Arthur is more like Roman Britain time,
right?
But I mean, you could always do like pure fantasy. You know, you could do like a Once Upon a Time kind of deal where they're like different kingdoms of fantasy and they overlap or something.
I don't know. All I can say is strange women lying in ponds distributing swords is no basis for a system of government.
What?
Monty Python.
I know. I remember that.
I just thought that was a classic line, and I can't pass it up whenever someone brings up Excalibur.
That's a movie we need to do. Excalibur. So
I was going to say we just did Monty Python recently.
No, I'm talking Excalibur.
Oh yeah,
the John Mormon film. So Netter, what's on tap for next week?
She just stepped away to use the little girl's room.
Darn it, she missed her cue. Well,
yes,
then let me tell you what's ahead for me. Of course, for me, May is Martian May. With in 2 weeks, Mars Attacks, the Tim Burton comedy, and then 2 weeks after that, it will be the classic George Powell War of the Worlds from the 50s, one of my favorite sci-fi films of all time. And so we're going to do that. I haven't figured June out yet, but I got an idea. I just need to check a couple things. But I think it could be fun if everything links up right. But so that's what's ahead for me. Of course, tomorrow night we got the Geeky Geezers, both of them here right now. Anything ahead, guys?
Yoda sneakers. Yoda sneakers.
Oh,
gosh,
It's all about the Yoda sneakers.
Baby Yoda sneakers or Yoda?
There are some news pieces that came up this week that I just shook my head, and I'm like, that is the stupidest news piece I have heard all year. And Boomer would come back, well, we don't have to talk about it. I'm like, oh, we absolutely have to talk about it.
Hey, all I know is that NBA crossover with a certain popular property has my interest peaked. I'm kidding, of course. I'm going to say it for tomorrow.
That's
Well, I know.
Now Disney is just going, I mean, there's a boardroom somewhere where the people at Disney. Oh no, that's Warner Brothers, isn't it? Oh, for crying out
It's
loud!
becoming all at this point.
All of them, yeah. I mean, it's like,
Yeah.
shut up, you people. Okay, from
So-
now on, when we contract with these dingbats,
Okay,
you know?
save it for tomorrow. Save it for tomorrow. Troy.
Oh,
So yeah, Geeky Geezers tomorrow night, 9:00 Eastern
Yep.
Standard for you
Yep.
guys. Okay, so yeah,
and
check
9
them out.
a.m. Central tomorrow on Matthew Flynn's channel. We'll be talking about the first 3 Ben 10 movies.
Never seen any Ben 10. I have no. I mean, I know I have a general idea, but
let me tell you
never
something.
watched it.
Do you remember? Do you remember the Captain? Well, Shazam series from the 70s?
Yes.
That's basically Ben 10.
Oh, okay.
It's about a kid that magically turns into different superheroes, rides around in a SUV with his grandfather and his cousin.
Oh, okay.
Basically,
Or-
that's what it is. But I'm oversimplifying it. It's actually pretty
Okay.
good.
Okay, so yeah, tune in tomorrow, find out a little bit more about the first 3 Ben 10 movies. Monday, of course, Sound Engraver, usually around the 9:30. She'll have, I'm sure, something interesting to talk about. Tuesday night on the Catholic Bible Geek channel, we are finishing up after a long, epic journey, finishing up the final book to the Chronicles of Narnia, The Last Battle. Our time in Narnia is done, except for the movies. We're going to rewatch the movies. So tune in Tuesday night to see how it all ends if you haven't read it yet. And if you've been reading along,
Yeah, if you haven't read it, just listening to these guys talk about it is fascinating. You
yeah,
get so much out of it.
It's a lot of fun. Last week I had several revelations about this book and its and some of its Catholic themes. I'm like, oh my! It literally just struck me. But and there's a lot more of that ahead. Wednesday night.
Wait a minute. Also on Tuesday night, over on
Okay.
Mr. Matchstick's channel, Boomer, myself, Mr. Matchstick, and I'm guessing Wolf 10 Media for Cultural Fortress.
okay, cool. Yeah,
I'll be
Okay.
talking about the 70s Incredible Hulk with Bill Bixby and Lou Ferrigno. Boomer, what are you talking about?
80 slasher movies.
Yep. I know that Mr. Matchstick will be talking about some Marvel cartoon series, probably from the 90s that I don't know. So I'm looking forward to that. And I don't know what the 4th topic is, but that's also Tuesday night over on Mr. Matchstick's channel.
Okie dokie. And at on Wednesday night, soundtracks with the Birdman. You got a little Indiana Jones action happening this time, right?
Oh, the Crystal Skull, huh?
Nope.
That it would be the Temple of Doom.
They are, yep, they're Temple of Doom, and you've got
You want to do
Zootopia,
one of the good ones, sure.
and you've got special guests, Leia Plus Size and Zootopia, correct?
Yes,
I'm looking
I'm not
forward.
opposed to doing Crystal Skull. I guess the good thing about that movie was the film score, and that was probably about it.
Yeah, and
It's weird. I
third-
don't like that movie, but I don't have the hate some people have for it. I don't think it's good, but I also
Doesn't make
don't
you want
hate
to
Yeah.
slit your wrists, huh?
it. No. No.
exactly.
Okay.
If you see a movie and it makes you want to slit your wrists, you're taking movies way too serious.
Mhm.
Thursday night, I believe the professor is going to be playing through more of Knights of the Old Republic because we're going to be doing the Darth Bane trilogy soon. So he's trying to get kind of everybody in that old Republic mood.
Oh.
And Friday night, there is no Fan Man tonight. This Friday night, it's a volleyball night for the family. But I'm sure, Troy, you've got
Yep.
something going on that night.
Yeah, they talked me into we're going to go back to Smallville, and we're going to see probably the 2nd and 3rd episodes of Smallville, talk through those, and imagine how we could fix the Smallville lore to build a much better shared universe for DC on.
Cool. And is Netter back?
Yes, she is,
Yeah.
and that brings us back to next week.
What are we
And
on?
we'll be
What are we watching next
watching
week?
Adventures in Babysitting.
Back to
Adventures in
Chicago.
Babysitting.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a Disney film, right?
Is it?
I think it is.
I
know
just know it was
Disney
filmed in
Yeah.
Chicago.
I think it's Touchstone, so that would be the
Touchstone. Yeah, so Disney's got a little piece of it because I know they did a remake of that a couple of years ago with Sabrina Carpenter.
Get out! Seriously?
Yeah, they did a remake, not nearly as good, of course, but
See no sears anywhere on the cover.
No, but what was it? Touchstone? Let's see.
was it Touchstone?
Yeah, it's Touchstone. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's part of the House of Mouse. And of course, for the daytime fans, look for Wolf 10 Media's Wolf Commander Rambles.
Yep.
And on Thursday, the Fan Man is going to be doing a Set Cup Cafe just on Thursdays for the next couple of weeks. So he's going to go back to 2 weeks once his schedule opens up a bit. And that's the coming week. And like I said, next for me, we're gonna have a little action. With Mars Attacks in 2 weeks, so that'll be good. And I think that's it. So I wish everyone a happy Sunday. Anybody got any final words, snide remarks?
Thank
Just,
you for inviting
like
me.
I always say, I appreciate y'all for being here because without you guys, we wouldn't have a channel. I mean, we could talk amongst ourselves, but it wouldn't be as much fun.
Right. That's true.
You got something, Birdman?
Oh, just thank you for inviting me. Appreciate it.
Oh, more than welcome. More than welcome. Glad to have you anytime. You too, Aged Boomer.
Thank you.
It's yeah. These are a lot of fun, and I'm sure you guys will definitely be back in the future. Just let me know any particular films you want to be a part of. More than happy to have you along. I hope everyone has a very happy Sunday, a very safe Sunday, and just remember, the bigger the bucket, the better the movie. Just trying one out. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Take care, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Night. Bye.